Welcome back to NoobCraft. Today we're in the community area, and I wanted to show you, between episodes we had a live stream where a bunch of us server mates, there was 6 or 7 of us, got on and we did this winter wonderland with a Christmas tree, a little igloo. Our tree topper is Creme and Mrs. Creme holding up a gold block, and don't worry about the imprisoned snow golem over there. And yeah, so I recommend coming and checking out our live streams because we have a lot of fun over there. We're always up to shenanigans. And also between episodes we have got me the skeleton horn, and I got full diamond gear, protection, fire protection, and we have ender chests. So I got slip touch, break my ender chest, good stuff. So we made a lot of progression between episodes and just the early game stuff, and we've done a lot in the nether. So Mrs. M joined us and Mrs. Morris joined us in this series, so she's way down this tunnel for now. I think that's her horse. And we've made these tunnels all 4 wide, 4.5 blocks tall. We'll probably go bigger when we do like final, decorative build. Probably go 5 wide by 5 tall. But this is a good start, and we got 1,200 blocks to go, so I'll get back to you when we get there. As we approach the base, I'll show you. This is where I park. I don't have a name for him, so if somebody drops a good name in the comments and I like it, we'll probably name him that. This is my portal. Go to my base. Over here, Grim's way down this tunnel, but right here is something that I was working on between episodes. And we've got a triple spawner. I think I showed you guys in the last one, but I'm not sure. Maybe in a live stream. Can't remember. But we got a skeleton, another skeleton, and a zombie. They're not like perfectly aligned, but there's actually 4 spawners. There's one right here, but I couldn't get him activated and I couldn't get all of them activated at once. So this wasn't gonna happen, which is fine. 3 spawners is still insane. We just get our sweeping edge 3 sword, and anywhere on these blocks that are facing this way, these ones you won't activate all of them, and these ones stand anywhere in this area right here. I've auto sorted the bones, the arrows, and the rotten flesh. And it takes like a minute to get it warmed up, but once they start pouring in, they come in pretty quick. I'm pretty sure you can hit level 30 in under 5 minutes. But yeah, so these guys just fall down here. I don't know if, wasn't gonna give like a full tutorial on these farms because these are pretty basic. They've been in Minecraft forever. Fall down here. I've got redstone behind that wall, that's why that shout-out's there, but they all fall down in the middle, and then you have another thing that pushes them. Having some issues with some chicken jockeys blocking up the system. Yeah, I wish that you could put ice here. There's never a good solution for this section, because you have to have these signs here to stop the water from flowing backwards. So I never know what to put in this block here. But yeah, chicken jockeys were getting stuck and clogging up the system, and then this whole bar here was just full of like 200 mobs. But yeah, you get 2 or 3 right there. They come along, and then they'll get pushed on. So yeah, when this farm starts cranking like this, it's really no big deal at all. You come up here, 1 slash step back. They do, I think, 20 block of falling, give or take, maybe 20 and a half or something like that. 22 knocks them down to exactly half a heart if they're not wearing any armor. But I think 22 would have been this block, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. Not too worried because, you know, you get you a good sword and it doesn't really matter. But yeah, as you can see, we're just cranking the levels. But yeah, that's how we got fully enchanted. Only thing we're missing, I'm missing a breaking 3 on these, and mending on everything, and feather falling them. Yeah, we've got a good start going to this world. I have plans for this episode. I want to go get some villagers, bring in 2 villagers into here, probably have them right here, right here, and right here. And one guy will trade rotten flesh for emeralds, and the other guy will trade emeralds for mini bones. So that way, in this little area, we can have access to all the basic necessities, and then we can start mining here. Good stuff. But yeah, here's my base. So there's been a lot of work been done between episodes. I've done a lot of flattening, filling in water, cutting down mountains and hills and stuff. I've got the witch huts kind of cut out. The floors are marked. This is the center of the witch hut. Right there. And then the reason I did these path blocks is because they're not spawnable by any mob. So for a while, H here, you can see this is the center of our spawn radius. This is where you'll stand like your AFK point. These farms will work as long as you're like anywhere nearby, but it'll work most efficiently if you're standing right there, both of them. The inside the circle here is the radius which no mobs can spawn from the player. And the distance from this circle all the way to this circle, all of that is spawnable if you're standing on that block. So that's kind of what's going on here. And so what I want is every piece of top layer dirt to be at this height, and I want it to be a path block for now until we get the actual base building, which, you know, is in the future. I'm not gonna say distant future, but it's not in the super near future. But yeah, we get all this leveled out. I've removed a lot of trees, a lot of dirt, but yep, still got more progress. Mending's kind of what's been holding me back because remaking tools over and over again. But from me and Mrs. M. Over here, I'm thinking my storage area is probably going to be down here. We're going to have an underground storage facility with like regular storage, and then our deep storage. And then above this, we'll have a build that we just walk in and then water vader down or water vader back up. And then also water vader up to our AFK spot. And then potentially have like over here in this area, we'll do an iron farm. And then over here an iron farm. And somewhere, I don't know if we're going to do it within this radius because it'll affect the rates of our farm. But I want to do a slime farm. But before we can do all of that, we've got to get some villagers. Because we've got some plans with villagers, as we've said. And we need to get them, we need to go south that direction. With our happy ghast buddy. Bring some villagers back. Probably set them right here. Set up a little temporary villager breeding station. Let me start getting that going and we'll be back. Okay, now we're coming in here. Got my happy ghast boat. Do is fly down there, swoop in, get us a couple villagers, and wow, nothing happened. There we go. Hey, buddy, you want to hop in? Yes. Okay. Good job. Got him. Now, hopefully, if we get these guys far enough away, they will forget about their professions. Ooh. Cheer. Perfect. Okay. Guys, how's it going? And no, you like your job. That's fine. We're gonna change that. Hopefully these guys will eventually forget about the profession and swap. But we got them here from the village. And now the next steps is to breed them up. So I'll be back with you when I get them from 2 to like maybe 8 or something. Okay, so we couldn't get these 2 villagers to forget about their trades, but I did get them to make some babies. So I have a couple babies. We have a couple babies, and so since these guys won't drop their trades, I don't really know what else to do. Hey, buddy. Hi, Snowball. Come get the snowball. Yeah. So over here, over here. So we have our 2 babies, and we have these guys. And I don't know what else to do. Up to dispose of them. And I can't just like slaughter them, because if I just slaughter them right then and there, then it's going to cause problems with future breeding and trades. And they're going to be like, oh, you slaughtered my parents. It's just a whole mess. Unreasonable villagers, you know what I mean? And so we're going to bring them over here. Going to do the little snippy snip. Right over here on this hill. Get that leaf. Damn. Okay. Hey guys, you're free to go. You know, enjoy life, whatever. Thanks for the babies. Yeah, they're fine. They're totally fine over there. Nothing's gonna happen to them at all. But now, I'm gonna breed these guys up. Oh, no, the second pillar I got is a lightning rod. I was like, I don't want these guys to turn into witches. So, put up this lightning rod. It's ugly and horrifying, but this won't be here forever, so of course that won't be. And I, logically thinking, I could have destroyed the dirt pillar and left the lightning rod up there. I don't understand lightning rod mechanics very well. I haven't looked into them. So that pillar is going to be there for a little while. And we're going to just get used to it. But yeah, I'll be back again when these guys are bred up to like 8 or 9 or whatever. And then we'll start transporting them around. Okay, so back, and I went ahead and I counted these out and marked them. each one of these blocks, so if you starting from like this is 0 and then this is 1 and this is 0, this is 1 and then this is 2. Each one of those granite blocks are 76 away. So we're gonna have like which farm, iron farm, iron farm. Went ahead and mark those out while we were waiting. And our little buddies over here, I noticed I wasn't paying attention when it happened, but you know, they got out. Anyways, so we got tons of guys going on here, and we even started getting the swamp variant. I'm thinking I might use these two swamp variants. I got this guy and this guy right here. I might grab them and make them be the guys in my mob grinder. Because like I said, I need two. I need one to sell me mending books, and I need one to trade rotten flesh for emerald. Which the guy, rotten flesh guy, since he's gonna be a are they clerics? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure those guys also do the golden carrot trade, not golden carrot trade, the XP bottle trade, and a couple other things. So he'll be a multi-use guy. Obviously, our librarian that sells mending, he'll sell also name tags. So we'll get multi-use out of these guys, but primarily, yeah, mending guy and rotten flesh for emerald guy. So whenever that guy grows up, I'll get them in boats and get them transported. I'll also create a platform so I can just fly them right over here to the another portal, drop them off. I'll do one at a time so I can hop in the boat and I can go through the portal myself, hop through the other side. Once they're on the other side, it should be pretty easy from that point on. But I'll just come back when that's done because that's a whole lot to catch on camera. Maybe I'll start moving that guy right now. So we'll come back whenever I've got it done and I got these guys moved. Alright guys, so I got some good news and bad news. Good news, those two green villagers with the green leaves that we had, they grew up. I moved them I moved one over, put a boat down, took my happy gas, transported them over there, got them in there, and I did the other one. And then I got them all set up with trades. I got the mending guy. He was 30 emeralds for a mending book, and then I got the rotten flesh guy. For 32 rotten flesh, you'd get an emerald. Not too shabby, right? And then I was like, okay, let's set up a brewing station, which I'll show you over here. Brewing station. It's been used, you can tell right there. And I was like, okay, let's convert them and make their trades a little cheaper. All was going well. I was in my grinder. I released a baby zombie, and that may have been the problem. I released a baby zombie out, and he like attacked them. But instead of converting them, he killed both of them. So we're back at square one, and I gotta move more villagers over. This time what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay out here at night, have a zombie follow me into that portal over there, and then we'll just go the long way around and blah, 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 instead of doing a baby zombie, because that baby zombie was taking some toll on my armor, too. So, yeah, we're back at square one. So, basically, just... And it won't be the green leaf guys, sadly, because they're both dead now. And just get one of these guys to go in there. Hey, you guys, I know you're buddies. Okay. Now, I'm gonna fly this guy over there and get my happy guest. And we'll get back to where we were before they died. And then hopefully get them converted and get our prices even cheaper too. I really want a 1 emerald book, honestly. So, if we can get back there, that would be great. I'll bring you back whenever I've made some progress again. Okay, guys. So I got my hustle mob volume down because these guys get really loud. Get a lot of XP. So we got this guy back. I got him at 20 emeralds for minting, which the last guy was 30. And then obviously we have this guy, which I maxed out his trade. We're Getting low on rotten flesh again, which is fine. This time, like I said, I have a zombie prepared. I want that wrong. I have a zombie prepared. I'm gonna bring him in. Hopefully I can get him in this boat so that I can border up this portal. Also, this is where I'm gonna store him. I'll put a boat here just in case he runs back here. And then this is junk that I need. I'm gonna keep this zombie because who knows, you know, maybe because I have this slot here and then I'll have this slot right here that I could bring another villager in the future. Maybe I could see myself getting an Unbreaking 3 villager just because my Unbreaking 3 chances were really low on all my gear. And then who knows what other villager I may bring in, I don't know. But with no further ado, I have a zombie ready to go right in here. I mean, unless he just spawned. So, bringing in from that portal over here, that ain't nothing. It's this step is the problem. This guy's gonna tear up my arm. Buddy, can we just be friends? Pull up right there. Thank you, friend. Thank you. And then let's... Alright, come on. Come on. Alright. Oh, perfect. Lock that up. And then... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again. Okay, so... I put these guys in these minecarts this time. I just have better luck with villagers when they're in minecarts. They're still in rails, which I don't know if that's going to be a problem. But I have a plan. So my plan is put this up, right? And then I'm going to break this. And then I'm going to go and hide in this hole and we'll free cam. And if he kills them, I don't know what to do at that point. So he should forget about me. Should forget, and then he'll wander. Come on. He's a villager. Vincent. Come on, buddy. Oh, hey. What? No. 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 Come here. Come here. Oh. Almost killed him, actually. Now that the more I thought about that. No! Why? What is going on here? What? I don't understand. Alright, I'm gonna go get another guy, and I'm gonna... I don't know what, but... I'm gonna go get another guy, and we'll be back. So we're back. And I have a... villager here. Oh wait, we saved that guy. So that guy didn't die. He's still here. We have this guy. He's giving 22 emeralds. It's not quite what we had with the 20, but it's close. So what I'm actually gonna do, because that guy is the hardest guy to replace, I'm gonna do that. Because I don't want him to die. That would be sad. Again, for the third time. If this guy dies, it's not like, you know, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. And what I've done is I've went to mini HUD, and now up there at the top, up here, he's at 20 out of 20 health. So when they're coming through here, or the first portal, maybe this one, they were taking like 1 or 2 points of health. So I brewed up a bunch of health potions, and we're filling up with bones. As you can see, well, you can't see because you don't know how many I brewed up. I think I brewed up 9, and I used 5. So 3 sets of 3. I've healed him up, and I've healed this guy up. So they are at full health. I have no idea how much health our zombie has since he took that big hit from me. 5.7 out of 20. Replacing him isn't that hard. Zombies chase me, villagers don't. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna test our zombie out on this guy. And if this guy converts successfully, we'll put the zombie back in the boat. And then we'll try our mending guy. If it's successful. If not, then we're just stuck with the prices we have. Because I don't know what else to do. Hoping that this is it. Inbox. Alright, let's go. Come on, buddy. Oh, come get in the boat. Get in the boat. Thank you. Alright, now. Thank you. Okay. Alright, now let's go hide. And let's see. Again, I have sounds turned down for like hostile mobs because that gets loud standing right here. Trying to get mending and stuff, so. Come on. I'm surprised they struggle to find them. Like, they have to physically see them. Sure then. You gonna pass over there, buddy? There we go. There we go. Hey. Did he get him? He got him. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna just toss this guy back in this boat over here. Thank you. Good. Alright. Because... Okay, so we have this. So because I think I could throw it here and probably get both of them, but I'm just gonna cure them both once, which means I got more than enough potions. That's the route I want to go. And I'm gonna cover this guy up. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started on the next guy, because it takes like 10 or 20 minutes for him to convert. Yeah. Oh, that's visually not great. Okay. Right. Boat down over here. Okay, let me check his health. He is at 20 out of 20. Good. This guy here. Ah. This time being closer. Beneficial. Up. Right. Yeah. Come on. Right there. Walk one block this way, you'll see. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Come on. Let's go, buddy. Okay, so now this. And that. I'll bring you guys back whenever we're done here so you guys can check out the prices that we get. But I'm so glad it worked that time. I'm not 100% sure what was wrong there, but I was extra careful, healed him up, stuff like that. Oh, we got this guy. Let's see. 26. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much. Honestly, this guy's not such a big deal. We want this guy as close to 1. Because, like, yeah. If we're getting 32, we're getting, you know, 2 per half a stack, right? Then that'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 emeralds essentially right there. And if we can get this guy as close to 1, then that would be 16 books, which would be so nice. Alright, I'll bring you guys back when this guy converts. Okay, so got this area cleaned back up. Listen, there's my this guy converted 1 emerald per mending book. That is amazing. The more we use them, like his price may fluctuate 1 or 2 emeralds, but since we only converted him once, it should revert back to 1 emerald after a while of not using him. So that's fantastic. This was a bigger project than I mean, I had to transport the villager 6 times, so that's kind of why. I will meet you guys back at the base. I'm gonna finish cleaning up around here. Like I said, we kept this guy here. He's gonna be fine. And I'm probably gonna get mending on all my gear, and then yeah, I'll meet you guys back at the base. Alright guys, so I am back at the base, and we are working on building the iron farms now. Got a little bit of a foundation going here. Got the zombie in there. He's on a piston. Trigger the piston, he'll pop up, and then be able to see villagers on each side. There's going to be technically two villages there, same as down here. I named that that zombie iron farm, and I just wanted to walk you through the process of me doing this one. So I've preset, this guy's going to cause problems. Okay. I preset some dirt here. These are just to get up there, and then some guardrails to keep the zombie in there. For some reason, it didn't work the first go last time, so we'll see what happens. Oh, it worked. Okay, and then you just pop that. Then you're free to break all this. Move these stairs so I can get back up here. Break all that, and then we want to pop that. Then here. Okay, and then this whole thing will come down a block, which is easier with my happy gas. Here. And then the villager will be standing on this block, so this will pop up. His head will be here, and then he'll scare the 2 sets of 3 villagers on each side. I need to name him. If I don't, he will. I just named them both Iron Farm. That will do. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish building the Iron Farm. You saw me move villagers earlier. I'm just gonna breed the villagers up some more. I've got actually a ton bred up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll need technically 3 more plus 2 to keep their breeding. So 3, 6, 9, 12 villagers, and these 2 farms will crank so much iron, it'll be nuts. On my single player world, I just literally have 1 set of 3, so we'll be producing 4 times the amount. and I want to have the poppies automatically turn composted. So I'll just have bone meal. I'll just have so much bone meal in this world, it's gonna be crazy. Also, have plans for it. So I'm gonna come back whenever that's done. Plus, it's raining and it's nighttime, and I hate the rain in the nighttime. Okay, guys. So we've been working away here, and I've got all 4 iron farms done, which is 2 double iron farms, and this is what they look like. We have the big spawn platform on top, and 1 cell on this side with 3 villagers. Looks like there's only, oh yeah, okay. And then our zombie and our other cell on the other side, and we just have a simple clock down here. And right now it's off, now it's on. And so you just cycle through, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds. That's more than enough time. And we'll spawn between 1 to 2 golems every minute, I think it is, whatever the cycle is. To spawn a golem, and then they'll fall down there. I just logged back on, but I had this running AFK overnight. And let's just say we're doing pretty good on it. So, a couple things about this farm. Obviously, I have no edges, no walls on the edge. And what that does is, it's taking this one a minute to fire up. Sometimes when you log into a server and stuff like that, maybe it's a realms, I'm not sure. You need a whole like day and night cycle to go through. That way your villagers can work each profession and stuff like that. Because if other people have been on the server and this area hasn't been loaded, then your villagers won't meet all requirements till full cycle's gone through and they've worked and slept. So just keep that in mind. If you're having issues with your iron farms, that could be it. And when you spawn in your golems, one thing about this farm is I have them dropping way down here. And so when you spawn in your golems, you want to get them 16 blocks away from your holding cells as fast as possible. And so that's what we've got going on here is get them down here. Sometimes they overshoot this, so I had to put in these this water flowing that way, so it would catch that and then go in, and then it'll fall down there. You want to get your golem 16 blocks away as fast as possible so that the next cycle, the next 1 minute cycle will start. And this farm, obviously, on this side is identical. They're exactly the same. 2 holding cells, 3 villagers each, zombie, the same exact clock, same drop shoot down at the bottom. I mean, these farms have been cranking, and 1 8-hour session got us that much iron. Plus, I've actually given away probably this much iron at this point, so like we're doing pretty good. If I go down there right now, it's why I've been keeping the area loaded. See what we got. Oh, we've got the Christmas event going on. This video will come out long after Christmas, but right now it's Christmas Eve that I'm recording this clip. And we've got iron, and on the other side more iron. Those eventually, what I'll do is I'll have the poppies converted to bone meal, and then converted to bone blocks. And then also I'll have the iron converted to blocks, and then they'll flow into a deep storage system down here somewhere. Also, oh, now they're getting fired up now that it's night. You can sleep. So they fall down there. 1 minute cycle. They'll be, sometimes I'll have 4 or 5 down there, just because the cycle happens faster than that campfire can kill them. The reason I chose to have a campfire is a campfire doesn't destroy items, but if I put the lava blade up here and, like, let's say a golem, let's say you have 4 golems down here and a 5th one falls down here, then and he dies up here, then you will lose the iron because it'll fall into the lava blade. So since we're getting them away as fast as possible, this time we only had 1 spawn. Oh no, the other one. Sometimes you do only have 1 spawn, so that's okay. No, but we had 2 this time. Yeah. Now that we've gone through a full day-night cycle, yeah, this farm's just gonna crank as long as we're in the area and keep the chunks loaded, which is nuts. But that's all that I've got for this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day. Bye.